I think I may have a little bit of OCD, so I was waiting for the hour hand to go straight to the 3. So if I wait too long and it tips down, y'all gonna have to wait till 4:30. So it goes down. So Roger, are you ready?
I am ready.
Ah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Roger Bellow, all the way from Augusta, Georgia. Why are you coming from Augusta, Georgia?
Just to get away.
It's a bustling metropolis, I know. We're glad to have you here. I told you. Maybe I ought to start drinking, then it would be an excuse for me talking like this. Roger plays the guitar, the mandolin, the fiddle, the banjo, the bass, and the ukulele. He brought his fiddle with him. There is a violin player in place.
Where?
Can't you look to see who looks like they play the violin?
Not I.
Dum 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 dum.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom.
Take a
I was
guess.
wrong. I picked her as a violin.
Or do you play violin?
No, I wish.
She just has a tall husband. I think there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 singers in the space. Sandy, was it something you said? Nobody wants you to sit near them? Or you just,
I want to be able to focus right on.
okay, that's okay, that's okay.
No interruption.
All right. This is kind of like a master class, but then not quite a master class. I think the poster said the what, where, when, and why I sing, or why, when, and where I sing. The why, because I like to. The where, any place anybody will have me, or will come to see me. And the when,
How about now?
how about now? Okay. I learned this song while I was watching a cartoon about a chicken who had a sidekick who was a lion. And the lion's name was Fred. I never wrote it down. This is just how many times I had to watch this episode of this cartoon. He was called Super Chicken. He would drink this super sauce and he turned into a super chicken. All that ever happened was he'd have this fedora and a cape on, and that was Super Chicken. Fred was the one, the lion was the one that was always talking him out of trying to do things. You really don't want to do that, do you? But Super Chicken would do that. He had the coolest theme song. This has got to be the coolest theme song I have ever heard. Now, you can imagine how many times I had to sit through that episode to learn this song. And you got to do it real fast. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Think of the coolest theme song you ever heard, and it will not top this one. When you find yourself in danger and you're stricken by a stranger and it looks like you will take a licking, there is someone waiting who will hurry up and rescue you. Just call for Super Chicken. Fred, if you're afraid, you have to overlook it. Besides, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it. He will drink his super sauce and throw the bad guys for a loss, and he will bring them in alive and kicking. There is one thing you should learn when there is no one else to turn to. Call for Super Chicken. Call for Super Chicken.
All right.
Gee, thanks. The art of the song. Why do people go to listen to singers? Why do you come and listen to me? Today, it's all about me, because I don't know why anybody, thank you. I'll have the check for you in the mail tomorrow. I don't know about any other singer than me. I've heard other singers, but the only one I know what's going on in her head is me. Why I do what I do. Why I pick the songs I sing. I can pick the songs I want to sing. Y'all know this. You know that, Eden. You pick whatever song you want to sing. Unless somebody's getting married and they want you to sing something you don't want to sing. Are you making faces over there?
No.
Okay. This first song, they're fun songs, and then there are other kinds of songs, but what am I thinking while I'm singing a song? I'm thinking, did I turn the stove off? Did I close the door to the car? Not really, but I kind of do this, think of things as I'm moving along. I have notes. Where am I going to put it? Singing jazz is like coloring, but you're coloring outside the lines. Right?
Yeah.
HC is my friend. She would love that. You're coloring outside the line, but not off the page. That's the tricky part. So I can kind of tell when a singer is just singing a song. Even if they've got a beautiful voice, I'm sitting there waiting for them to color outside that line. Just drag the crayon just a little bit over that line. Sometimes you raise your voice, or you lower your thing, or you sing behind the beat, or you sing below the beat, or you stop singing altogether. It's what you do when you color outside the line. This is a song made famous by Ella Fitzgerald. All you gotta do is say that, and you know what the song is. Are you ready, Roger?
That could be any song.
That could be any song, but it's going to be this, the only one we know. 1, 2, 1, 2, dum, 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 dum. You can snap fingers, tap feet, clap hands, we don't mind. Usually I like to do this. Do that again. A tisket, a tasket, a brown and yellow basket. I took a letter for my mommy, and on the way I dropped it. I dropped it, I dropped it. Yes, on the way I dropped it. A little girl, she picked it up and put it in her pocket. She went trucking down the avenue without a single thing to do. She went peck, peck, pecking all around. When she found it on the ground, she took it, my little yellow basket. And if she does not bring it back, I think that I would cry. Now I'm going to color outside the line. Make it fun, crazy. A tisket, a tasket, a brown and yellow basket. I took a letter for my mommy, and on the way I dropped it. I dropped it, I dropped it. Yes, on the way I dropped it. A little girl, she picked it up and she put it in her pocket. She went trucking down the avenue without a single thing to do. She went peck, peck, pecking all around. When she found it on the ground. She took it, my little yellow basket. And if she does not bring it back, I think that I will cry. And if she does not bring it back, I think I might cry. And if she doesn't bring it back, yeah, I'll sock her in the eye. You know the best audience you can have? When the majority of them are fellow performers.
I think that's true.
We have celebrities here amongst us. Do I hear another one coming? Maybe not. We'll wait and let everybody figure out who the celebrities are. You don't know who they are either, do you?
I don't know everyone here, but I'm
You know the ones that you know.
right.
Right. Oh, let's hear it. She's here. Only at my affairs do the audience get an introduction. Wait till the next person. Miss LeCue is here. Miss LeCue, did you get your drink?
No.
You can't do this sober, so you.
It's
All
on
right.
the house if you want it.
Yes.
Thank you. She gave me a no.
What else shall I do to get out of? Roger and I do this a lot for a lot of folks, and we have a lot of fun doing it. And each one of these songs is different. We talked her into it. Each one of these songs is different. So when singers sing, really good singers can do different things with different songs, which is what I like to do. This is another one. The selections tonight is probably something you haven't heard me do, but I call it easy jazz. It's easy on my vocal cords. I'm not doing anything too terribly crazy, but to sing these songs is just a joy for me to do. That's why I called it Simple Sunday Serenade. You can sit here with your drink. If you want another one, I'll pay for it. Or not.
Let's go.
Yeah, everybody.
Now everybody gets up and runs to the bar. And I kind of hope you're enjoying it. One of my stories, where I used to sing was in the bars and in the restaurants and in the clubs and all that. So if anybody asks, where are you singing? Not in the bars, not in the clubs, not in the restaurant. I got too old. I remember one time when I was in a restaurant, and it was probably one of the last ones I did. The guys were playing. I think I was singing, and I stopped. And usually I look at the guys and I go, band song, band song, band song, which means you play a song without me singing. A couple had come in and they were sitting at a table right across from us. And the guys were just going. You let them play band song, they'll play for 20, 30 minutes if you don't stop them. And the couple was sitting across and they were listening to the band. And then the song came to an end. And then I got up to sing and she said, oh, she's going to sing. Let's go now. If I could have gotten close enough to it. Right? But that's okay. That's okay. I still got paid for that night. In spite of that. You know what I can't believe?
What? Won't believe it.
I don't believe it. I think Roger gets to sing on this one too. No? Well, you don't have to sing. Your eyes are blue, your kisses too. I can't believe what they could do. I can't believe that you're in love with me. You're telling everyone I know I'm on your mind each place you go. I can't believe that you're in love with me. I have always placed you high above me. I just can't imagine why you love me. And after all is said and done, To think that I'm the only one. I can't believe you're in love with me. I can't believe it. Yeah, give it up for Roger. No stage diving. Your eyes are blue, your kisses too. I can't believe what they would do. I can't believe that, oh, you're in love with me. I know she's your boy. You're telling everyone I know I'm on your mind each place you go. I can't believe that you're in love with me. I have always placed you high above me. I just can't imagine why you love me. After all is said and done, really, is she the only one? I can't believe that you're in love with me. I can't believe that you're in love with me. I can't believe that you're in love with me. Thank you. Are you digging me?
Yeah,
Okay. That's a good thing.
yeah, it is a good thing.
What do you think, Les?
How long have you two been singing together?
What?
How long have you been you two been singing together?
You gotta hold your questions till the end. While we'll be thinking about that one too.
So you need a press secretary to field the question.
Where's security when you need them?
I think we met in 1992.
Wow.
I thought it was 1991.
Well, that's
I think we came up with 1991 and a half.
Okay.
I was looking for a guitar.
Oh.
I was looking for a singer.
I got the guitar, he found the singer. Yes. But the other thing about singing,
Yes.
you're kind of out there in front of the audience and they're watching and listening to everything you're doing. And what I've found benefited me in the long run was to always draw them in. Doing stuff like I just did. People like to be a part of what you're doing. And you kind of sort of can pick out the ones who want nothing to do with what you're doing. So you leave them alone. Yes, you leave them totally alone. The less, and for me, and this is just in my warped little mind, the less I tend to have, the more creative I tend to be. The fewer musicians I have, the more creative I tend to be, because I don't have a whole lot of people to mess up. And I'll show you later on what happens when I have even less than the one musician. Don't leave tonight. Just sit somewhere until I'll call you back. But Roger and I do all kinds of stuff, different styles, and you'll hear that these songs are all different. They sound different, so we have to treat them differently. This one, you know what the next one is. Baby, won't you please come home? Yeah. So this is when this is one of the songs we kind of have a little fun with, where I can ad lib and talk in between what he's doing and try my best not to get in his way. But you'll see how that happens. I think you sing on this one, right? Yes. Or do I start first? Yeah, I think I start first. Okay. Baby, won't you please come home? You know your loving mama's all alone. I have tried in vain, never more to speak your name. When you left, you broke my heart. When you said that we would never part. But every hour, every day, can't you hear me say, Roger, won't you please go home?
Oh, baby, won't you please come home?
I don't wanna.
Oh, your daddy's all alone.
Get a dog.
I have tried,
Not hard enough.
never no more to speak your name.
What do you mean, Antoinette?
When you left, you broke my heart.
Good, he doesn't find out about the fender on his car.
You said that we would never part.
All right, I lied. Sue me.
Every hour of the day, can't you hear me? Antoinette, por favor, regresa a la casa.
Same to you too, buddy. Roger, won't you please go home? I'm really not that all alone. I've been trying, but obviously in vain. Trying never more to speak your name. When you left, you broke my clock. And a few other things I haven't found out about yet. But every hour, every day, I can't get tired of saying, Roger, won't you please
come home?
I miss you, honey.
Baby, won't you please come home?
You owe me money. Baby, please come home. That's not our big ending. Wait a minute, we gotta do that again, because that's not the big ending. Hold your applause just for a minute. You'll see in a minute. Every hour, every day,
Can't you hear me say,
baby, won't you please come home? Do it again. Baby, won't you please come home? This is the big ending. Baby, won't you please come home? All right, we'll do better tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. All right, the next one. You get to join in. I would have dragged some people up here, but you look so comfortable sitting where you are. Unfold your arms. You know you're not supposed to do that. Frown, yawn, do anything. But don't do this. Because we're thinking, oh my gosh, they're wishing they were home. But that's okay. That's something we don't like to see. That's the first time I've ever been able to say that to somebody. But you're a friend, so I can do it. Wait until I get to say it to somebody I don't like.
Wait up, Dave.
All right, you got an excuse. You got to. You can pull them back again. All right, all you got to do is remember. Do-wop, 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 do-wop.
It's an Italian song.
It's an Italian song, yes. Do-wop, 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 do-wop. Did I get enough do-wops in there?
Yeah.
Okay, you got that. You're in charge of making everybody do-wop. Now don't fizzle out on us, because audiences do that. You get them clapping and then they stop. Get them sing. Yeah, they sit up straight and pay attention to what I'm doing here. Ready?
You approve of the posture of everyone in the
I
room?
approve of the posture of everyone in the room. Okay? All right, relax, everybody. Now you're making me nervous. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Clap your hands if you want to. What good is music? What good is melody if it ain't possessing something sweet? It ain't the music, it ain't the melody that really makes a song complete. Well, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-wop. Well, it don't mean a thing. All you got to do is sing. Do-wop. Make no difference if it's sweet or hot. Just give that rhythm everything you got. 'Cause it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-wop. Take it away, Roger. What to do when you forget the lyrics? What good is music? What good is melody if it ain't possessing something sweet? Well, it ain't the music, and it sure enough ain't the melody that really makes a song complete. Well, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Oh, I love y'all. It don't mean a thing. All you got to do is sing. Make no difference if it's sweet or hot. Y'all, just give that rhythm every single solitary thing you got. 'Cause it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do it again. One more time. Well, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that. Stand back a little bit. I would say I have a question, but I already said we have to wait till the end. Yes. All right.
We asked the question.
Yeah.
No, we can't ask the question.
You got the answer.
Moody's Mood for Love. You remember who wrote Moody's Mood for Love? I asked a question, forgive me. I wasn't supposed to ask a
Is
question.
it Lambert, Henderson, or it's just like that? Did they do it?
Eddie Jefferson.
Oh, okay.
James Moody did a saxophone solo for I'm in the Mood for Love. And, what did I say, Eddie Jefferson wrote lyrics to that saxophone solo. And y'all have heard that saxophone solo. You've heard that. Eddie Jefferson. I got his name right.
Yeah.
I have it right. But I ain't good on names. I lose family names. Just come, hey you, come here. Eddie Jefferson. So, I always wondered if it was true that you could sing Moody's Mood for Love while somebody else is singing I'm in the Mood for Love. So Roger started singing it. So I'm standing there just waiting for him, and I'm going, I want to see if it really fits. So, you will find out in a second whether it's true. Because I'm going to start, and then Roger's going to go and sing, and then I'll add something in the middle. I'm in the mood for love, simply because you're near me. Funny, but when you're near me, I'm in the mood for love. Heaven was in your eyes, bright as the stars were under. Oh, is it any wonder I'm in the mood for love? Why stop to think if whether this little dream might fade? We'll put our hearts together. Now we are one, and I'm not afraid. If there's a cloud above, if it should rain, we'll let it. But for tonight, forget it. I'm in the mood for love.
I'm in the mood.
There I go, there I go, there I go.
Simply because
Pretty baby, you are the sun that snaps my control. It's a funny thing, but every time I'm near you, I never can behave. You give me a smile and then I'm wrapped up in your magic. Music all around me, crazy music that keeps calling me so very close to you. Turns me your slave. I'm into anything that you want to. Anything, baby, just let me get close to you. And I say that you already see heaven in your eyes. Brightest stars that shine up above you in the clear blue sky. How I worry about you, just can't live my life without you, baby. Come here, don't have no fear. Is there any wonder why?
Little dream in my
need of love. We'll put our hearts together. Now we are one, and I am not afraid. If there's a cloud above, and if it should rain, we'll let it. But for tonight, forget it. I'm do it in my key.
That's the way you should do it. No, well, do you find that is this a question here? Am I
Okay.
allowed to ask you a question?
Yes. Les opened up the can, so let's keep going.
Have you found that your voice it's harder to hit the higher notes as you age?
Yes and no. If I sing long enough, I do Sound of Charleston. And at the end of the show, we do Amazing Grace. And it's never been in my key. I just kept right on doing it, and it's weird because at the end of the song, you'll like this, Mary Gould, I can hit this incredibly high note that I probably wouldn't be able to hit if I was singing it in the right key. Because I go, and I wouldn't be able to do that if it wasn't and I finally told Bill, maybe 3 or 4 years later, Bill, you know that's not in my key. He didn't change it. But yes, my voice has thickened as I have matured. Notice I didn't say old. And I kind of sort of like it. I kind of sort of like it because I can do things like this. And I can do things like this. And I can sing I'm in the mood for love in a key that's not the right key. But it was fun. It was
That's
fun.
where we always sang it there, I think.
Huh?
That's where we always did it. That's why I asked.
When I was 10 years younger. No, it's okay. It's okay. Y'all got any more questions while we're waiting to do the next song?
No, what key was that?
That was the key of C.
C? C?
C.
C? Gosh, I never do anything in C. I just did, didn't I?
Well, this is the key we always play this in, I'm sure of that.
He's got it.
How many of you watched the Beverly Hillbillies? Why are you looking at me like that? You never watched the Beverly Hillbillies? I watched them. There was no black people on Beverly Hillbillies, but I kept watching them because they were funny.
They were funny.
Know which one I liked?
Granny.
Granny.
Know which one I liked?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ellie Mae.
Ellen May. All right. The last time we did, not the last time, but when we were in High Cotton, all these Teamsters guys came in. And they had been drinking a little bit before they got there. They didn't stop drinking after they got there. And we always try to get people to say that little line that they say in the Beverly Hillbillies. These guys knew every single line. And they were drunk while they were doing it. We couldn't get sober people to do it. So those of you who've been drinking a little bit, okay. Keep an eye on her, because I know she. All right.
Ready?
I guess so.
Come and
Listen to a story about a man named Jed. Poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food. And up through the ground come a bubbling crude. Oil, that is. Black gold. Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. Kin folks said, Jed, move away from there. They said, California is the place you ought to be. They loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is. Swimming pools, movie stars.
I'm a movie star?
Yes. Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Finished?
Just getting into it. With my solo and not the song though.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality. They'll have a deep and helping of their hospitality. Hillbillies, that is. Set a spell. Take your shoes off. Y'all come back now, yeah. Y'all ain't been drinking enough, obviously. You got another question?
No.
Does anybody have another question? Do you dare now? Oh, are you really gonna let me do that?
I don't know if I know my part, but I bet Noodle and Eden do. Oh.
I know my part. Maybe Noodle knows the part you don't know.
What am I playing?
Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. What's the name of the song? Noodle knows it? Noodle knows it? Come on, Noodle. I can't trust him.
Yeah, baby.
Key, kind of key, whatever key. Okay,
Can we do it again? Oh, man.
Go ahead.
All right, try it.
I
Go for
got
it.
that
Help me out. 1, 2, 3. Well, Green Acres is the place to be. Our farm living is the life for me. Land stretching out from far and wide. Honey, I love you, just give me that countryside.
New York is where I'd rather stay. I get allergic smelling hay. I just adore a penthouse view. Darling, I love you, but give me Park Avenue.
The fresh air,
Times Square,
the chores, the stores.
the stores, yeah.
You are my wife.
Goodbye, city life. Green Acres, we are there.
All right, does anybody know Gilligan's Island? Or
No, we're not.
Yeah.
No, we got to do it. No, you
I
gotta,
thought this was supposed to be a workshop.
no, it's not a workshop. It's switched to many of our friends are here. They already know the stuff we can tell them. But now we're going to do our Patsy Cline
Right.
Oh, okay.
session. Everybody remembers Patsy Cline. Ain't see you looking at me like that again. You and I gonna talk because I'm gonna call you. You know I'm gonna call you. You know I'm just coming to your house.
No, do it loud.
I know how to get into your house now. Patsy Cline. Patsy Cline. She's the Aretha Franklin of country music. Roger's gonna do his Patsy Cline, then I'll do my Patsy Cline. And you should, I won't say anymore.
I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just hoping you will be somewhere walking after midnight, searching for me. I walk for miles along the highway, well that's just my way of saying I love you. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I got to see you weeping willow, crying on this pillow. Maybe he's crying for me, and the doctor to me, Lord, why whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I may be. I go out after midnight, out in the moonlight, hoping you will be out I've got to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And the night to me, the night will whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go a walking, after midnight, out in the moonlight, just hoping she will be somewhere a walking. After midnight, searching for me. Almost searching for me. Searching for I gotta wait another 2 years before I can hit that note.
Not without an operation. All right.
What you got? Oh, that one.
I
Okay.
got my Patsy Cline, and whenever I do the song, then we've got different kinds of audiences that we. No, we don't do different audiences, but it all depends on who I'm with. But for the most part, certain audiences will react to this song. Did you find it yet, H.C. Patsy Cline?
She's not.
Call on you again and see what happens, right? All I have to do is sing the first word, and women in the audience will go, ah. And it's a song about a no good guy that she's in love with.
Well, maybe I should know her.
And she's still in love. Now you said this. That goes for you too.
Time out.
There may not be those kind of women here, but we know some that in love with somebody that they shouldn't be in love with, but for some reason they can't let go. And this woman knows that she's can't let go. Hit it, Roger. Bring out your hankies. Crazy. See? That's the first time a man has ever done that. All right, once again from the top. Control yourself. Crazy. Crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy. Crazy for feeling so blue. You gotta have the twang thing in your voice to make this work. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted. And then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? You're not gonna start crying now, are you? Wondering, what in the world can I do? I'm crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying, crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering, what in the world can I do? I'm crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. Oh, that's how you feel. I'm crazy for trying, I'm crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. I'm crazy for trying, and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. One more time. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. And that's your response. If you've heard me enough times, you know that I like to go 3 times until I get to the end. Crazy for trying, crazy for trying. I never do 2 times. I'm too OCD to do that. So I have to do it 3 times.
Well, I haven't learned that yet, I guess. I was done it too. But...
You were done it too? Well, anyway.
No, I should mention that, I don't know, we really connect. I'm probably in this...
1991 and a half.
Yeah. No, but I mean, pretty early on, I could just kind of sense what you were going to do. I don't know how that happens, an intuitive thing that you get with another musician.
So what happened?
What?
It's so bad, isn't it? You're so bad, man.
You used to listen to whatever I had to say. I get
What? I hang on every word you speak.
And I'm going to believe that. You said you had a hearing aid joke, right?
Oh, God, yeah.
Hold on to it.
No, okay.
Go ahead, I want to hear it now. I want to hear it.
Let's hear it.
Well, we both go to the same guy for a hearing aid.
Huh?
That's another thing we have in common.
Yes, we got our hearing aids about the same time.
Well, yesterday I was playing at the Canterbury House with my dear friend Noodle, and the show was going great. It was just a very, pleasing. We were connecting with the audience. And the problem is when I play the violin, as I said, it's no joke. I take my hearing aids out because I can't stand to hear myself play.
Oh, my God.
No, because it's so tinny sounding. And I take them out. So I said they had a little baby grand piano, and I set my hearing aids out there. So the show was over, and I'm looking, and I said, man, I've only got one hearing aid. Where's my hearing? And some lady was, an 80-year-old woman was crawling under the piano searching for the hearing aid.
You had a woman crawling under a piano?
No, she was looking for the hearing aid.
She lost hers too?
No. Stay with me here. So here's the remarkable thing. I can share this, and it's being recorded.
Yeah.
So where did I finally find my hearing aid? I had.
Where did you find your hearing aid?
In my ear, I had 2 hearing aids in one ear.
Sounds like something I
Yeah. That's true. But it really didn't help having 2 in one ear.
almost as bad as my having my hearing aids in and didn't realize the batteries had died. So it sounds like this. I'm going, I gotta go see my audiologist. These hearing aids just aren't working. You actually had a woman crawling around in the piano looking for your hearing aid. What did she think when she found out it was in your
Well,
ear?
she was forgiving.
Okay. Remember when I said way back that the less I have to work with, the more creative I tend to get. You can go sit somewhere, Roger, out in my car or something, I don't know. And I did this song a few weeks ago for, I think it was a Kwanzaa event. Although I think you were there, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And they wanted me to close for the event, and I thought, okay, I know what I'll do. I'll do a thing by Donny Hathaway, For All We Know. And I already figured that out. I get some of my best thoughts just after I wake up in the morning. That's the only way God's gonna get a word in edgewise. But I start being creative, and he says, no, I'll just wait till she wakes up in the morning. And I had heard a song by Tuck and Patty. I don't know if any of you remember Tuck and Patty. They're husband and wife duo. And he simply plays the guitar, and she sings. And he's a phenomenal guitar player. Go online and find Like a Lover by Tuck and Patty, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But I got this idea to pair the songs, to segue out of one into another. And I'm going, that just might work. It only works when I sit down. So I did it, and I practiced it in my head, never singing it out loud until I got to the place where I had to do it. So the joy of singing a cappella is that you can get creative and change things right in the middle of everything, and you don't have a musician going, what in the world is she doing now? That's one of the things that can drive musicians crazy, is when you change keys half a dozen times and they're just kind of looking at you. But I don't do that. But singing without musical accompaniment means that you don't hear the music. All of it's coming from you, and you can do pauses and all kinds, because quiet speaks as well. And you know this, Alda. You know this. Any singer sitting in this room knows the quiet, the pause, says something too. And this song does this. For all we know, we may never meet again. Before you go, make this moment sweet again. We won't say goodnight until the last minute. I'll hold out my hand, and my heart will be in it. For all we know, this may only be a dream. We come and go like the ripples in a stream. So love me tonight. Tomorrow was meant for some. Tomorrow may never come. For all we know. Like a lover, the morning sun slowly rises and kisses you awake. Your smile is soft and drowsy as you let it play upon your face. Oh, how I dream I might be like the morning sun to you. Like a lover, the velvet moon shares your pillow and watches while you sleep. Its light arrives on tiptoe, gently taking you in its embrace. Oh, how I dream I might be like the velvet moon to you. How I envy the cup that holds your lips. Let it be me, oh my love, and the table that touches your fingertips. Oh, let it be me, oh, let it be my love. Oh, bring an end to the endless days and nights when I'm alone and I am without you. For all we know, this may only be a dream. We come and go like the ripples in a stream. So love me tonight. Tomorrow was meant for some. Tomorrow may never come, for all we know. Tomorrow may never come, for all we know.
All right.
I would have said in the middle, this is the one time I do two. Thank you. We have another sing-along song. I call this the ex-boyfriend song. All you gotta do is remember. No, there's not enough said about ex-boyfriends. We would agree? We're going to dedicate this to all the ex-boyfriends, past, present, and yet to be future. I ain't dedicating nothing to you. I take that back. I'm just not going to dedicate this song to you. Yes. All you got to do is remember, goody, goody. Goody, goody. Goody, goody. Okay, if we can hear your hand claps, that's good. Or thigh claps. So you met someone who set you back on your heels. Goody, goody. So you met someone and now you know how it feels. Goody, goody. So you gave her your heart too, just as I gave mine to you. And she broke it in little pieces. And now how do you do? So you lie awake just singing the blues all night. Goody, goody. So you think that love's a barrel of dynamite. Hooray and hallelujah, you had it coming to ya. Goody, goody for him, goody, goody for her. And I hope you satisfy you rascal you. Goody, goody. met someone who set you back on your heels. Goody, goody. So you met someone and now you know how it feels. Goody, goody. So you gave her your heart too, just as I gave mine to you. And she broke it in little pieces. Now how do you do? So you lie awake just singing the blues all night. Goody, goody. So you think that love's a barrel of dynamite. Hooray and hallelujah, you had it coming to ya. Goody, goody for her, goody, goody for me. And I hope you're satisfied. I hope she tamed you high. And I hope you're satisfied, you rascal. You. That's kind of the answer to crazy when she comes to her senses. Yeah, she comes to her senses.
Oh.
Oh, you looked.
Yeah.
This is one of those kind of songs I wish I had written myself, but I didn't. And it makes my voice do all the things I like to hear my voice do. It's kind of a bittersweet song, and when we sing it for certain audiences, you can kind of look across and see somebody thinking backwards, and they're just thinking about somebody at some point in time in life. They may still be around, they may not, but it's one of those, you can hold her hand now. Yes. It's that kind of song. Probably one of the better love songs.
There it is.
Oh, it's a long, long way from May to December, but the days grow short when you reach September. And when the autumn weather turns the leaves to flame, one hasn't got time for the waiting game. And the years dwindle down to a precious few. September, November, and these few precious days I'll spend with you. These golden days I'll spend with you. a precious few. October, November, December, and these few precious days I'll spend with you. These golden days I'll spend with you. I know that was wrong. Thank you.
What?
This is the one I have the vocal fun on.
Let's see.
After the song, then if you got any questions, we can try and answer them. But now y'all really gonna have to get wild and crazy with me. Clap, put your hands together. Don't do this yet. You'll know when to put them together.
Someone else noted for singing this song too.
Who else?
A tap dancer.
Oh! No.
Move out of the way.
I have warmed my voice up.
Come on, man.
Neither have I.
Notice how they haven't even told you the song yet.
Yeah.
I'll sing all the hard parts.
What are we talking about?
Bamir Bistushane.
Oh.
Let's have fun. We're just gonna have fun. I've never sung with you.
You're gonna get me later, right now. I'm sorry.
I'm not warmed up at all.
Oh,
La 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 la.
Excuse me, Miss Opera Singer.
You.
Neither am I.
I beg to differ. You've been singing all day long.
All right, warm up. Lila, lila, lila.
well,
Mary, get her warmed up here.
She can't afford me.
I'll just live on a prayer here.
Just chime in when you feel like you want to. I'll do the opening part. All right. Don't worry, I got you. Are you ready, Roger?
I hope so.
All the guys I've known, and I've known some, not just you. Until I first met you, I was lonesome. And when you came inside, dear, my heart grew light, and this whole world seemed new to me. You're really swell. I have to admit you deserve expressions that really do fit you, and I'm not going to say them right now because they're not nice. And so I've racked my brain, ouch, trying to explain all the things that you do to me. One, two, three. But dear Mr. Shea, please let me explain. But dear Mr. Shea means that you're grand. I see you moving your lips. But dear Mr. Shea, don't make me come and get you. And I'll explain. It means that my heart is your hand. I would say Bella, Bella, I even say, but give all these language only helps me tell you how great you are. I tried to explain, I'm dear Mr. Shane, so kiss me and say
I'm here, Mr. Shane. Please let me explain. I'm here, Mr. Shane. Let go I'm here, Mr. Shane. Again, I'll explain. It means you're the parents denied. I must say, Bellow, Bella, even say. Each language only helps me tell you how friend you are. Again and again, I'm here, Mr. Shane. So kiss me and say you understand. So kiss me and say you understand. So kiss me and say you
Alva Anderson and Eden. Those are the singers in the room.
Right.
Wow.
Yes.
All right.
Fun.
And now she's leaving. Oh my gosh. Well, I think I have to go too. All right. While we're waiting for the last song, do you have any questions before we do this last song? Because this is it. Any questions you might have later on will be too late to answer. Unlike a lot of folks, we are allowing, if you've been recording this, fine, but if you'd like to have a recording of what I've done today, leave your email address in that glass jar and Brenda will see to it that you get a copy for posterity. Posterity. Yes.
What was the very first song that made you say, I want to do that?
Want to do
Be a
what?
singer.
Sing?
Yes.
You were a little girl.
No, I was a grown jive woman about to give birth to a child.
Okay.
I used to fantasize about doing this for a living. I watched musicals and watch different people, and I said, I'd really like to do that. And I was sitting down watching TV. I can't remember who was on singing. And I said, if I don't do this, I'm going to regret not doing it. I can't remember who it was, but I said, I got to do this because if I don't, I'm going to be sitting in front of the TV a year from now wishing I had done it. And I did the thing they tell you not to do. I quit my day job. Because I was singing with a band. I was singing with a band, making decent money. And when the day I quit my job, I was laying in bed staring at the ceiling and I went, what in the world did I just do? All the nervousness finally went away and now I'm doing it. I'm doing the thing I really like to do. Among other things, I do some storytelling in addition to what I'm doing.
What about home repair?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I do a little home repair. If I got something broke, I might be able to fix it. Or I know somebody who could, or I can make it look like I fixed it. You know. But yeah, I remember having the thought, if I don't do this, I'm going to regret not doing it. And one thing led to another, and I kept running back and forth to the band. And I said, I can't keep doing this. So I quit my day job and I started doing it. I started doing the band thing, and then one thing led to another. Yes, ma'am.
Have you made another album since Compositions?
Yes and no. I've recorded on other people's recordings. What did I do just recently? Roger and I did one. Then I did one with somebody else. I did one with Shrimp City Slim. No, I haven't. People just don't buy music like they used to. You can just about get anything I've done online. I probably ought to. We'll talk and give me a check and No, I probably, but I recently just wrote a children's book, which is what I'm working
Okay,
on
that's
as we
good.
speak. I've already gotten one rejection letter. That's a good sign.
Uh-huh.
Cause they're gonna hate it when I'm a pull-up surprise winner.
Yes.
Pull-up surprise winner?
So when's it due
I'm
out?
selling,
Yeah.
accepting my pull-up surprise.
So when can we look for it, Ann?
But, huh?
What's
When
it
can we
called?
look for it?
What's it called?
When can we look?
The name of it is Going to See a Man About a Cow.
Okay.
That's what my mother used to say when she didn't want us to know what she was doing. Mama, where you going? I'm going to see a man about a cow. And I waited for that cow, and I waited for that cow, and that cow never came home. And it's about a little boy who comes up from up north to see his mama down south, see his grandmother. And she's actually sending him to get a cow. And all the stuff he comes across because he's using the phrase, going to see a man about a cow. And he doesn't understand what that means. So,
So when's it out?
huh?
When's it coming out? When's it due out?
As soon as I find a publisher, another publisher who wants to do it, and they're in, Brenda's back there.
The audio version has already been
Yes,
done.
we're working on another
Oh,
version.
how cool.
Yeah,
It's coming.
we're working on an animated thing. But hey, one way or the other,
Yeah.
Brenda's my go-to woman.
Okay.
She knows
Switch
everything.
For my book club. Carolyn?
All right, your favorite kind of music to sing. Favorite music to sing.
The favorite music I sing?
Jazz, gospel, spiritual.
I like all kinds of music. I've not been doing, I don't think I have a favorite. Jazz is something it all depends on the artist I'm working with. With Roger, I can do certain things, and then I get another musician, I can do certain things. I just like music. Who else but me could remember the lyrics to the Super Chicken song? If it appeals to me, I'm sitting there and I'm listening to it. And anybody knows the theme song to Monk? Two people in this room know the theme.
I can sing.
And I thought you had a life.
I learned it during COVID.
Oh, the things we learned during COVID. But I like all kinds of music. I listen to all kinds of music, which is what I would tell any up-and-coming singer. If you want to really do this for a living, you don't want lots of money, and you ought to listen to a lot of people, because you are creating a soup. And the thing that makes that soup different is that you're in it. Alva's different, I'm different, Eden's different, Noodle's different. Gretchen, I've heard you sing, you're different.
I'm way different.
We're all, that's what makes our soup different. And then people hear you, and they'll hear a song that says, I think Ann Caldwell can sing that, because they're now acquainted with your voice. And I try not to imitate anybody, because I've been listening to so many things. There are artists that I would do something that they do, just because it's so cool when they do it. And all I see is you. Sarah Vaughan does that. So I kind of pick, but I like all kinds of music. What's in my car right now? Oleta Adams.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Google her. Go to YouTube. She is an awesome voice.
I was gonna say that I was telling Eden that if Ann is singing, I go, because there's always that that special Anness that she adds to her performance. And you answered the question. It's because she has a wide library that she chooses from, because she listens to so many other people, and it comes through. It's unexpected. It's always something that is, you know these songs, but she does it in a way that is captivating, is, like you say, bringing us in. So it's always appreciative. So you answered the question I was going to ask you.
Thank you much. And there's something we learn. It's the things she does that I can't. I've gone home and tried to do it. And doesn't come out right.
So tell us about Roger.
Huh?
Tell us about Roger. What was he like?
What can we say about Roger? That's his French name, Roger. Tell us about yourself, Roger.
I'm Roger, you're Antoinette.
Yes, and I'm Antoinette.
That is her given name, Antoinette.
That's my government name.
Just as far as playing with Ann, it's a total joy, is all I can say. I listen, I hear different things, and that inspires me to play in a different way. And if I play in a different way, she goes with the way I'm playing. So it's just that intimate communication musically that I really enjoy.
That's not telling us about yourself. Where'd you come from? Where are you going? What'd you eat for breakfast?
I had a delicious omelet with cheese and mushroom.
Kathy's house?
Now we went out.
Oh, I have to cook when you come to my house. Okay.
So when did
Is
you
that
start?
anything else you need to know?
When did you
I guess
start
it's-
playing?
Chicago?
Where am I? I was born in Chicago, lived 35 years there. I went to, moved to Charleston, lived 35 years there. I've been in Augusta for almost 4 years, and it feels like 35 years.
Oh, no.
But no, it's not.
You left out an important stop.
When did you start playing?
So I took up I first started playing the guitar, I was 7 years old, but the most important thing was I went to this place called the Old Town School of Folk Music in Chicago, Illinois. It's a wonderful place where all kinds of any folk musician who was coming through town, and many took lessons there. Steve Goodman, John Prine, coming in, if they were playing in a club, they'd come in. I saw Jose Feliciano and Dave Van Bronk. They'd just come before they did their gig, that they'd come to the school. So I got exposed to great players just watching and soaking this up. And a photo album of folk music in Chicago or something. It's a picture of me. You can't see my face, but that's me. I'm the only kid in the audience. In 1961, in the posture I'm in the chair, just soaking up the music. So I was in the right place at the right time to hear good music. Well, right now I'm getting a little tired, so.
Any more questions, comments, regrets?
Roger played at our wedding.
Oh, okay. Is that yesterday?
That's cool.
When was that?
Yeah.
2004.
You have been a marvelous audience. I mean, very seldom do we get this many of our people, and I'm talking about musicians and singers, to sit and listen to each other. But thank you for coming out. It's Sunday afternoon. You can be. Is the football game on tonight?
Yes.
Not yet.
10?
10?
And you got
You need
8.
to know the score. It's 17-7.
Is your team winning?
Yes.
Okay.
The next one is at 6:30.
Okay, we'll be out of here in time. Yeah, we'll be out of here in time you get
You
home.
performed a miracle because you got 8 seats here.
Huh?
Sorry?
You performed a miracle because you got 8 seats out here. Everybody knows it's in
Yeah, on a football day. So we gotta hurry. She's gotta get back home. Football. No, don't play that. This is another one of those songs that, and I like this stuff because each song tells a story and each song has a different feeling, and you can attack it. That sounds violent, but maybe I'll think of another word that's milder than attack. Approach it. But thank you very much for coming. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoon. Thank you for coming out and sitting and listening, and hope you had a good time. I will probably do it again another time.
Good.
Yes.
Just take a nice
Yeah, we need a nap.
yawn to begin and end the song. Here we are. Just about. No, how's it start?
Another cigarette.
You started.
Out of cigarettes. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Here we are, out of cigarettes, holding hands and yawning. See how late it gets. Two sleepy people by dawn's early light, and too much in love to say goodnight.
Here we are in a cozy chair, munching on a wishbone from the Frigidaire. Two sleepy people with nothing to say, too much in love to stay away.
Do you remember the evenings when we lingered in the hall?
Yeah,
Your father didn't like me at all.
it's that minivan you showed up in. Do you remember the reason why we rent this little nest? To get a bit of rest that I do not.
Here we are, just about the same.
You're a foggy little fella.
You're a drowsy little dame.
What'd you call me?
Two sleepy people by dawn's early light, and too much in love to say goodnight.
Play your guitar.
Try again from the top.
Yeah.
Here we are,
Yeah.
out of cigarettes.
I got one.
Holding hands and yawning. See how late it gets.
Two sleepy people, nothing to say,
Too much in love to break away.
here we are in a cozy chair,
Munching on a wishbone from the frigid air.
two sleepy people by dawn's early light, and too much in love to say goodnight.
Do you remember the evenings when we lingered in the hall? Your father didn't like me at all.
It still doesn't. Do you remember the reason why we married in the fall? To rent this little nest and get a bit of rest. So
Here we are, just about the same.
you're a foggy fella,
You're a drowsy little dame.
two sleepy people by dawn's early light, and too much in love to say. Good night, Roger.
Good night, Antoinette.
Good night, everybody. Good night. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. That's Brenda Peart, y'all. Look at her now because she's going to be gone in a few weeks. She's going to Jamaica. She's not going to die or anything.
Are you coming back?
Oh, she always comes back. But she comes back when there's no threat of snow or anything.
I'd like to go with her.
Thank you all. HC, get out of here. You got to get home.
Yes, I do. And they're in the fourth quarter, score is still 17-7.
Okay, so now we know you can come out.
You know.
That was funny.
See you on the 10th.
See you on the 10th.
Yeah, I'll be Yeah, let me talk about that. And then Diane Hall. Yes, she's gonna be here.
She's a good And what's her name? Diane Reed is going to be here. With she's going to be with Terry, the drummer. Terry Carrington. Terry Carrington. That's her name.
I mean, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Yeah.
This little thing in the middle. She's good.
And our team was with you're right. Yeah.
That's not
I just feel like myself.